consistent students of color. So
Wow.
it also decided, hey, why are we named after Andrew Jackson? There was no real valid reason. So they decided, okay, we'll change it, girl. So shout out to Mary Jackson, but shout out mostly to little Miss
Baby
Kiana
girl.
Phillips
Shout
and
out
her
to
family,
Kiana.
basically saying, okay, so wait a minute. Like, so y'all gonna teach me about this racist bullshit and then think I don't see the name of this motherfucking school? I got y'all asses.
But shout out to Kiana, though. That's
Shout
beautiful, baby.
Yes, black excellence.
Black excellence, black excellence. Like, that's just the theme of our show this evening. And you know what? Quincy Jones did an interview. I was going to talk about this last week because I actually read the interview last week.
Mm-hmm.
Quincy Jones did an interview with GQ.
Okay.
It was
girl,
so rich with fucking 70 years of
nigger
tea.
Yeah, like, oh yes,
It was a
he's
gallon.
been a nigga underneath all of that this whole time. I mean, what the fuck? Like, I read that a few times and said, this nigga was off his medication, right?
You know what? Listen, he's 84.
Right.
And he has a great story to tell about his
Quincy
life.
Jones really that old?
Yes,
Wow.
Quincy
Okay.
Jones is 84 years
Okay.
old, and he one thing that was like trending on Twitter. I woke up yesterday at some shit, and I seen Richard Pryor trending on Twitter, and I'm like, okay, what we talking about the goat for? What's up?
Let me stir my tea. Huh?
It completely slipped my mind that Quincy Jones had said something about Marlon Brando fine ass, because you know Marlon Brando was fine as hell back in his day.
Previously.
Whew. Said something about Marlon Brando about he would fuck anything. He dropped Richard Pryor, Marvin Gaye.
Ooh.
I'm like,
Wait a minute.
huh? And people are not really followers of real comedians because Richard Pryor talked a lot about his bisexuality in his jokes.
Yeah, this was in Vulture, right? The Vulture magazine you're talking about?
No, he was in GQ.
Oh, okay.
He did a GQ interview.
Okay.
And it was good, but I was surprised to see that part of the interview is what was trending. Out of all the shit that he said
a whole bunch of shit.
He said so much dope shit. I mean, y'all gotta read it.
Yes. He must be everywhere because Vulture. I just know some Vulture article is where I saw him ranting and raving about some shit, and it was almost like they had quoted the interviewer, the reporter, and the reporter was like, "I'm sorry, wait, what?
Yeah,
say that one more time."
They used the GQ interview, but it was good. He talked about
cold cash shit.
His life and in the industry and the places he's been and the celebrities that he's known and his scares with death and how he got out of it. And it's just a really very juicy story.
Yeah, you definitely have to read
his
it. It's a trip.
His biopic is coming up soon. I'm sure that's why he was doing this. He got a lot of projects going on.
Okay, that makes sense.
He doesn't have anybody to play him yet. I seen on Twitter last week that he wants Donald Glover to play him.
That's a distinguished and honorable thing to find out that Quincy Jones wants you to play him. That's fun.
Yeah. I thought so too.
Well, speaking of legendary musicians, New York rapper Nas paid tribute to some of the greatest black musicians of the 20th century in an open letter as part of Google's Arts and Culture Black History Month celebration.
Oh, I missed that. I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I haven't watched that, and I haven't done the little PBS. I haven't seen the little PBS thing entirely. I kind of was like barely watching it. But basically, he was saying that he was influenced by rhythm and blues, jazz, funk, and soul, and that's kind of what gave him the inspiration that he has, and that he sees them as native storytellers who shined a light on our purpose, preserved our legacy, and without question rocked the house. And again, my pussy stay wet for Nas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard this, and so this on top of dumping Nicki. Which, again, no hate, sis, but it just didn't seem like y'all yokes was equally, no hate. And then he done fucked with the grown woman who be in real movies. And now this nigga is out here, like, doing PBS specials and teaming up with Google to celebrate black history and black musicianship and saying things like shining a light on our purpose, preserving legacies. Bro, you read. That's the type of dick I like to suck. Is the reading dicks.
Wow.
You feel me?
You ain't never sucked an illiterate dick?
Nah. And you know what? I told all my old dicks, I'm not sucking dicks that don't read no more. I mean, at this point, I'm probably only sucking one dick anyway. He read.
Well, you know what?
He act like he do.
Nas's dad. Hold on, I'm gonna have to come back to that. Nas's dad is a jazz musician.
Yeah, remember he had that video with him a long time ago?
Yeah,
and I think that was like, wasn't it like shortly before he died or some shit?
I don't know. I didn't even know he was passed away, but
or did he die? I hope I didn't just kill Nas's dad.
I don't know.
It's okay. It's okay, bae. Like, I'm pretty sure bae's not listening to this episode.
Spike Lee's dad is a jazz musician too. His daddy does a lot of his scores for his movies. If you've ever
Spike
noticed
Lee
that,
is top 10 in my mental MySpace page because
can't wait to meet him.
Yeah, and this little remake that he did with "She's Gotta Have It" gave me so much goddamn life. I'm talking about breathed it into my lungs, Jesus.
I mean, I think Nas is dope. He's one of the best to do it. He's and he look good
as fuck.
He look real good. He look like he smell good.
He look like he fuck good. He look like he give good hugs.
But the new niggas though, this double XL freshman cover.
Yes, child.
You know, I don't really. I'm in that age group now where I'm just like, what the young kids listening to, right. And I ain't even fucking old. But these names though.
I mean, shout out my nigga Mike Mills real quick because he definitely was in double XL this year. But other than that,
well, shout out to Jaden Smith, Cyree.
Okay,
he was on the freshman list. But
Jaden Smith's kind of lit though. I like his little song.
I like him too.
Is that the only one we recognize? Dope. We're officially fucking old. Like, then they're like
no.
13. Okay,
hold on. The bad baby little girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Cash Me Outside. How about that?
But she do be making lit content.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah,
I've heard.
I've liked every song I've heard.
Yeah, I've heard that she was all right.
She's also signed to the same label Cardi B is, which no shade. I like her music. Cardi's
okay. I bop to it. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
Yeah.
When I'm out here in these streets and I'm getting lit and having a good time,
her shit is lit.
I'm bopping.
Her shit is lit.
But I don't know how I feel about listening to a nigga named Fart Boy or Loose Mang, Chompers, nigga named Young Ho.
Wait, these are fucking rappers?
Young Ho.
Wait, what? Young Ho? Like whore?
No, Hole.
Hole?
You know I'm from Michigan. Ho.
Like hole in the ground?
Yeah, Young Ho.
Fuck, I've never heard none of these people.
Me neither. So, yeah, I'm going to just stick with the Nasirs and the Tupacs and the Jay-Z's. I don't know how I feel about no Young Gerbil.
Okay.
I'm judging. I'm sorry. Maybe it's going to be some fire music. I don't know. Because, you know, surprisingly, I found myself singing along with Yachty a few times.
I mean, my daughters, you know, again, they're 13. They listen to all this crazy shit. And it's like they don't even see the crazy hair or shit, tattoos on niggas' faces. They'll just give it a listen. Yeah.
I started saying 21.
I mean, 21 Savage. First of all, he needs to give me heat again. Like
21.
I felt like that first shit was lit, flames, hot fire. Then that second one, it was like, wait, nigga, did you stop doing drugs before you got in the studio this time, or what? Like, what the fuck happened?
I don't know. It was something else that I saw on Twitter too that was really cute. It was a black man smiling that was trending on Twitter. Yes.
I contributed to Black Woman Smiling.
Yeah, that wasn't the. See, we can't never. That was really a great hashtag and movement because for the most part, black men don't be smiling, and they mug shots is what's in the media. You know what I'm saying? That's what the media goes with.
Black women had to be like, okay, black women smiling.
Men just had to bust in. No, I saw a motherfucking woman hashtag black men smiling with her ass. Bitch, let the men have this girl and stop. Let's get into some politics. Let's get into some politics.
In approximately 1 hour and 57 minutes and 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. It's now 1 hour and 56 minutes. The government is anticipating to shut the fuck down. So, again, Senate leaders reached a 2-year budget deal, but Senator Rand Paul is holding up the Senate vote. So he's like the only one that's like, nah, I don't think I'm going to vote at all. So Congress has to pass a deal before midnight to avoid the shutdown, Rob Porter, the White House staffer, resigned yesterday amid domestic abuse allegations. I mean, what the fuck?
Who?
So
who was beating on him?
No, who he probably was beating on. White House officials reportedly knew about these allegations, and now the West Wing is scrambling to contain the fallout. So you mean Trump, his White House staffer, was beating on bitches and beating on his wife, and they knew, and instead of telling America, they decided to
cover it up?
Yes.
Yo, did you ever watch Scandal?
Yeah.
Okay. There's an Olivia Pope running around that bitch right now.
Exactly. So here's the thing. At roughly 2 a.m., the Senate will vote on the substitute for the budget deal since they can't reach an agreement for it. Final passage of the deal should follow shortly after. So, I mean, we'll see if we actually get someone who is going to give a fuck tonight. I don't think any one of them are going to stand up. Because, like, at the end of the day, all of this shit is low-key petty as fuck. Like, at the end of the day, like, so we have a president. He's doing crazy shit. We have a hung Congress. Why in the fuck do we have a hung Congress? Like, we all should actually be on the same page when it comes to the DACA and spending and all this other shit. Like, come on,
because they're too busy trying to pass a law about those
bullshit
Tide Pods,
right?
And they think they look like candy. Really?
Like,
they look like Tide Pods to me.
I just feel like all this shit is a game to these motherfuckers. It's not just Trump.
Because we worrying about passing laws about a motherfucking detergent, and there's people out here trying to get in the country, stay in the country, lead the country.
We like dead ass, like, increasing spending caps and shit and spending bills and shit, but we can't figure out a way to pay for some immigrants and families. And man, anyway, it's just all so disgusting. But we are less than 2 hours away from the government being shut down. So hey, record it and get it on history books.
Hopefully, everybody that's serving, in armed forces will still get their pay.
All I know is I ain't got my taxes yet. Somebody needs to motherfucking get it right. I fucking completed and submitted my taxes on the 23rd of motherfucking January 2017.
It take a few weeks.
Not this goddamn long. Goddamn, normally
it literally take
a
few weeks.
It'd be less than 14 days at this bitch. Like, I needs my taxes.
Need some coins.
Somebody's playing.
I think it take like a couple.
They try to say it take 4 to 6 weeks. Not with e-file. So can I get a witness? Y'all motherfuckers know that shit come in less than 2 weeks.
I'm trying to think how long it usually take me to get my refund.
Bitch, it's going on 3 weeks. Monday is going to be 3 weeks. I need some money.
Yeah, I think it normally takes me between like 2 to 3 weeks to get my money back. But I wait until like after the first surge of motherfuckers.
Do you?
And then I go in probably like in
part
March.
Of that first surge.
Yeah, I go in about March and file my taxes.
Because I mean, I have 4 kids, so I mean,
get your coins, sis.
Got to.
Get your coins.
All I know is normally I have my taxes by CIAA, so I better hurry up.
Give me my tax money.
And Valentine's. So
give me my tax money.
What you got?
Oh, I'm one of those girls that loves the Olympics. So that's my politics. Goddamn it. I love the Olympics. I've always been a fan of the Winter Olympics. I can't figure skate though.
Right.
Well, I can roller skate. No, I can't ice skate at all.
Okay.
No. But I can roller skate.
But why I can roller skate? We had ice skated before at the NASCAR rink. I ice skate there every year.
I don't know.
One good night, and then I probably like fall or get like super duper cold, and then be like, "Why the fuck was I out here?"
I'm afraid that the blade is gonna come up and like slit somebody and kill somebody.
Okay.
Nope. But I can roller
nowhere
skate.
near that sharp, but I feel you.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I've like kicked people with an ice skate before on their jeans. It doesn't even slice through the jean.
I'll try it next year, but this is me. I want to be. I want to be a great figure skater. Like, I want to be Nancy Kerrigan out there.
That's amazing.
Or I don't want it.
Yeah, jumping around and landing on ice skates. No,
I want to be that black lady from France. Or I don't want it.
Why? I feel you.
But however, though, the Winter Olympics is in Pyeongchang. Say it there right. Pyeongchang.
It sounds like somewhere I want to go, and they got bomb ass noodle bowls.
Man, I bet you the motherfucking ramen noodles is lit.
Yes,
People hate.
nigga.
Shorty hate when